UFC Paris fight night was absolutely intense. It was such an amazing card, guys. I did a whole video on it, and I was enthralled. And you know, as a fight fan, a UFC MMA fan, I got exactly what I was looking for. A lot of action, a lot of drama, and now I'm even more excited. So there was one particular fight that did not happen. And I'm going to break down this very intense moment when Patricio, Pitbull, shuts down his overweight opponent, who literally begged him not to cancel the UFC Paris fight. Now, what's the real story behind this savage professional reaction? I want to talk about this. I'm going to break it down for you guys. So look, fight fans, welcome back, welcome back. I'm Sheeraz. This is Duality 7X, and trust me, this one gets pretty wild, right? I say wild all the time in every single video, but it is wild, and it's wild on a purpose, because you got to picture this, right? Imagine backstage at UFC Paris, and you're about to go into the octagon. You're about to go into your match, and you just realize that your opponent is 3 pounds overweight. 3 pounds overweight. Begging you not to cancel this fight. Wow, pure drama, guys. It was emotional, and you know, the gentleman who was involved in all this fiasco. I mean, we had Losine, Black Panther, Keita taking on Pitbull, who everybody knows. Patricio, Pitbull, Freire. Freire. This guy's a monster, and he's a veteran. And this was Losine's opportunity coming into the UFC to showcase to the world what he has and what he's got. But what he showcased was a Happy Meal inside of his belly. Not literally, guys, but I mean, he was 3 pounds overweight. And because of that, the fight had to get canceled. Now imagine, poor Pitbull, he was training, and so was Losine. Training, only to find out that the fight's being canceled. Why? Because the guy was overweight. Your opponent was overweight. And this is crazy, guys. I mean, we're talking about professionalism. We're talking about fighter legacy here. We're talking about integrity. Losine, on the other hand, Losine felt really bad about the whole situation and even offered up half of his paycheck just so the fight wouldn't get canceled. But you can't do that. Can't do that. They don't negotiate when it comes to these kind of things. There's a reason why you have to cut weight. There's a reason why you have to come in at a certain weight, right? So this story matters, guys, on a lot of fronts, because it's not just gossip. It's about respecting. It's about respecting the craft, honoring the preparation needed and taken to be able to protect fighter safety. Everything that goes into the preparation of a fighter, the layers of effort and complexity that goes into dieting, nutrition, the training. A lot of people just don't understand the magnitude of what all that entails. And then when you have two folks ready to lay it all down the line, risking inevitable injuries, only to find out that your opponent was a few pounds overweight, and the fight had to get canceled. Yeah, I could see why people get pissed off. Right? Now, there's a little bit of a backstory, so Pitbull, as I mentioned, is a veteran icon, right? He's a former 2 division champion. He gets a 3-week notice bout with the rising European star Losine, Black Panther, Keita. And, at the weigh-ins, Keita comes in at 149 pounds, 3 pounds over the featherweight limit. And then the drama ensues. I mean, these cards come together so fast. The weight cuts are brutal. And I mean, 3 pounds is 3 pounds. And that's not a joke. Right? So there was Online there was some leaked footage showing Keita, straight up emotional, pleading, please, I effed up. This is my life. I just want to fight. I haven't fought in a year. And he was offering up half his purse. I mean, he was doing everything he can, trying to sing to anyone he was able to sing to. He was crying. He was desperate. But nobody was paying attention, because you just can't negotiate that way when it comes to, the UFC. And then Pitbull, he responded and he said, I gave you every benefit. Short notice. Home turf. This was Losin's home turf, guys, in France. But I can't give you the benefit of the weight. And then he basically said, you've got time. Maybe try to make weight or move to lightweight. No sugarcoating. So let's unpack that, guys. I mean, on one hand, I get Keita's desperation. I get his frustration. His first UFC debut. And what happens? He misses weight. It's not a good look. It's not a good look at all. I mean, it looks like you're incompetent. You don't have a proper training camp. Are you really ready for the big time? Are you really ready for the UFC? Wasn't good. And Pitbull's stance, 100% professionalism. I mean, he made weight. He did what he had to do. He had to endure a lot of the same things that every other fighter has to be able to make weight. And it's not easy. So he did his part. He risked nothing physically extra. I mean, it's all about fairness. You do your job and don't half-ass it. Ultimately, that's what it comes down to. Right? Now, the heat is on. Because now the question comes down to is, will Keita even ever get another shot at featherweight? And fans and a lot of people were really excited about this fight. People were happy. People were speculating. I mean, his days at 145 now might actually be over. I mean, look, the fact is a fact, right? I mean, Keita, he's young, he's strong. Maybe he moves up to lightweight permanently. Maybe that's his calling. And Pitbull, I mean, he's setting the tone, right? So Pitbull still, he's ready to dance. Pitbull has to come in a little heavier. He can do that. Legacy over payout. I mean, he wants a legit fight, and he's pushing now for UFC Rio in October. That's pure respect, guys, 100%. So to see these guys potentially fight, we missed it in UFC Paris, but now we might see it in October. Now, what if more fighters were in the same kind of predicament? What if more fighters did this? What if weight misses meant instant cancel, and then we see fighters cutting more seriously? Could this potentially raise the bar in MMA? What do you guys think? I mean, already you guys know my stance when it comes to weight cutting and all the preparation that it takes for these guys to even get into the octagon, and it's brutal. And some of these guys, they're like very, very close to their you-know-what bed. They're putting their life on the line every single time. And a lot of people, they're very sick. They don't feel well. They're 100% off. I'm going to do a video, actually, guys, on another fighter. I don't want to talk about it right now, but I don't want to take away the spotlight from this. But yeah, cutting weight is not a joke. So I mean, my whole take on this is, I think Pitbull nailed it. I mean, he was professional. I mean, he highlighted the real deal in MMA, right? Respect to weight, respect to prep, respect to the sport. You respect the craft, and that's exactly what he did. Now, some people think he may have come off a little bit too harsh, or did he send a much needed wake up call? I mean, drop your hot takes in the comments, guys. I mean, is it wrong to speak how you feel? Is it wrong to call somebody out for a very stupid and silly mistake? I don't think so. All right, this is Keita's chance to break into the UFC. This could have been a very, very good night for him. Losin had home crowd advantage. He had the fans of Paris right behind him. And he missed it. And it was very, very silly. 3 pounds is 3 pounds. I don't care if it's 1 pound. There's a reason why you have these rules in place. There's a reason why you have the different divisions. If you can't make it featherweight, maybe you move up to lightweight. Maybe that's what has to happen. I mean, this is, and look, you can't be so harsh on the young guy. Losine messed up, all right? This was a big night for him, and it got squandered. But he's young, he's strong. This guy could potentially be the future. He's a former champion in other organizations, so this was his opportunity. He missed it this time, but the good thing is, because he's young, he's strong, and he's got a lot of height, I think he'll be back. But, and this is a big but, if he messes up a second time, that's it. There'll be no redos after that. Guys, if you dug this breakdown, please hit the subscribe, ring that bell so that you guys never miss a beat, and Duality 7X, because this is where we keep it real, guys. This is where we continue to have all this amazing fight talk, and I have a lot of other great stories that I want to share with you guys. So please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.